Good morning, kindergarten math wizards. All right, so today we are going to review 10 ones and 1 10, just like we practiced yesterday. So I want you to make sure that you have a pencil, you have your worksheet in front of you. Remember, we start on this side. It's got our review box. We're going to write our name at the top. First thing I do is always the same. I pick up my pencil and write my name. I'm going to write my name. You need to write yours. All right, so now I've written my name up at the top. Remember, if at any point you need a little extra time, you can hit pause, but make sure you hit play to keep going. You need to finish this, whether it's your class is doing this whole group or you're doing this in centers. You need to make sure that you are completing this activity in the amount of time that you have, okay? So first, before we get started, I just want to remind you the difference. When we talk about 10 ones, that means that I have one single, so these are popsicle sticks. I have 1, 1, 1, 1. They're all separated, and each one stands for one popsicle stick. So I have 10 of them, so I say that I have 10 ones. Now, when I take those 10 ones and I group them all together, and see, this has them all rubber banded together so that I know that's 110. Okay, so when they're already grouped all together, that's 110. We've said, oh, well, this group is 10. Let me group it together and say that's 110. All right, let's look down here at number 1 with the cubes, okay? It says, how can you show 10 ones and 1 10? Circle the group that shows 110. Now remember, 110 means that the ones are all bundled together. So just like up here, 110 is where they're all bundled together to say this is 110. So is this going to be 110 or is this going to be 110? That's right. This is going to be our 110. So I'm going to circle it because these are our ones. They're all separated. They're not bundled together to say 110. So then the directions tell me that I need to draw an X on the group that shows 10 ones. All right, so I already know this is my 1, so we're going to put an X on it. Okay, make sure you've got that done. This is 110 because it's all bundled together and 10 ones. And you're going to turn it over. All right. Don't rush ahead. Make sure you follow my directions so that you know what you're supposed to be doing, okay? Let's look right here. It says, how can you show 10 ones and 1 10? So for these two, for both of these, you're going to circle the group of 1 10 and put an X on the group that shows 10 ones. So I'm going to do this one with you. You're going to do this one on your own. So circle the group that shows 1 10. I know that means it's all bundled together to say this is 10. So I'm going to circle this group and then put an X on the group that shows 10 ones. I can see these are all separate. So those are all our ones. So I'm going to put an X on it. Okay, let's move down here. Number 3. I want you to do this one on your own. I'm going to read the directions to you again. You're going to circle the group that shows 1 10. So which one is it? This group or this group? Circle the group that shows 1 10. And you're going to put an X on the group that is 10 ones. I'm going to say it one more time. Circle the group that is 1 10. Put an X on the group that is 10 ones. Are you done? Good job. All right, let's look down here. It says draw 10 ones, then draw 1 10. Okay, so to draw 10 ones, I know I need to draw 10 individual, right? All single, meaning 1 1 1 1. So let's start. I'm going to draw squares. So I'm going to do 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So they're not all bundled together, right? They're all separate. So those are my 10 ones. Now here's a trick to draw 1 10. something that you'll use. They're called base 10 blocks. I know that means nothing to you now, and that's okay. But it's a way that as we get older and we start using bigger numbers, we use those as manipulatives. So instead of our connecting cubes, we'll use base 10 blocks. So when we see, it's similar to this right here, our cubes that say 110, to draw that, I draw a long rectangle, like a stick, like that. And then you're gonna draw 9 lines horizontal. That means across like this, 9 lines inside of it, and that'll make 10 boxes. Ready? Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now if we count the boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Make sure you've only drawn 9 lines across. If you drew 10 lines across, you actually made 11. Go back and count your boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to make sure you drew 110. And then you have your 10 ones. Make sure you've drawn 10 ones. All right? That was a quick lesson for today, friends. Make sure that you've got all of this completed. Remember, you should have done this one on your own. You should have circled the 110, put an X on the 10 ones. Double check that your name is on it before you either get it checked by your teacher or you turn it into the turn-in bin, all right? Have a great day, friends. I'll see you soon.